Lastly, we're going to talk about measuring a shirt. This can be one of the easiest things to copy. However, you always need to make sure that you account for the fact that that shirt has already shrunk. So, I'm going to start with the collar, and I'm going to go right where the thread of the button is, and I'm going to go about 3/4 of the way to the buttonhole. So on this shirt, it's giving me about 15.5, and I probably want to add an extra 1/2 inch to that, so I would put the finished neck at 16. That's going to give me room so that when that shirt shrinks, it shrinks to this size. I've got the shirt buttoned up now, and I've got it on its front. First, I'm going to worry about the yoke measurement. And again, I'm going to start right at the shoulder seam here. I'll come halfway up and go back down. Now on this shirt, I'm getting 17. I recommend adding 1/4 or 1/2 inch to this measurement to account for shrinkage as well. This shirt conveniently already has a split yoke, so I have my middle point already decided. However, if I did not, I would just go ahead, double check my yoke, and note what my halfway point is, and use that as my starting spot. This is for sleeve length. I'm going to start halfway at the yoke. I'm going to come to the shoulder seam. I'll stop my tape there, and I'll go straight down to the end of the cuff. Now on this, I'm getting 33.25. Again, I want to add 1/2 inch to that so that I account for shrinkage. So I would make a 33.75. Next up, we'll talk about the cuff measurement. I'm simply going to lay this cuff flat, and I'm going to go from the edge of the fabric on one side to the edge of the fabric on the other. That's 9.5. Again, I would probably add 1/4 inch to shrinkage for this, so I would order 9 3/4. I'm going to flip the shirt over so that we can talk about the chest, waist, and hips. Again, I'm going to try and get as much of that fabric from the back out to the front as I can. And first, I'm just going to measure from armpit to armpit. And I'm going to take this number, which is 19.5, and double it, which will give me 39. Now, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to look between the 4th and 5th button. Right in the middle of those is where I'm going to take my finished waist. Now this measurement has 18, which gives me 36. I'm going to go right at the base of the shirt for the hips. And same thing. This will give me 19, which will be 38. Now I know what my finished numbers are. So I've got 39, 36, 38. Now I can enter any combination of skin plus fit that I need to. So if I need to achieve a 39 up here, I could do 35 plus 4. I could do 36 plus 3. They'll all achieve the same result. Lastly, I'm going to flip the shirt back over just to take the length right from the base of the collar to the edge of the shirt. This is giving me 29 3/4, and I would probably order a 30 just to accommodate for shrinkage as well. For the bicep, I'm going to lay the sleeve out as flat as I can. I'm going to start right at the base of the armhole, and I'm going to draw a straight line up. Now on this shirt, this is going to give me a 7, which will be a 14 finished bicep, so I can use that to go to my spec chart and select the fit that I'm looking for.